and welcome to my second ever video. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for such great comments about the last flight that I did from South Carolina up to Virginia with Pecan, both through Twitter, through YouTube, and also directly. The feedback was just fantastic, and I'm glad that I gave you guys the opportunity of coming into the cockpit and just seeing what transporting dogs for charity is all about. Again, just a reminder that the charity that I support is Pilots and Paws. Link right here. Everything we do is at my time and my cost. And we're transporting Ziggy today from Florence, South Carolina, up to my home base, actually, in Raleigh, North Carolina. So let's go ahead and look at the flight. So today's flight's going to be pretty straightforward. We're picking up Ziggy down in Florence, South Carolina. Airport code there is Kilo Foxtrot Lima Oscar. It's a class Delta airspace, which means that they have an air traffic control, not necessarily 24/7, but it will be operational when we're down there. They have two runways, a north-south runway, 1901, and then they've got an east-west runway as well, 0927. Based on all my pre-flight planning, it looks like 19 will be the runway of choice, and based on the weather, it should be a visual approach coming in. And then when we depart to come back home with Ziggy on board, we fly north. And really the only issue or challenge that we've got with today's flight is this big orange area here. This is restricted airspace, primarily because you've got Pope Air Force Base just here on the east side of the restricted area. If it's hot, which means it's active, obviously we have to fly around it, which is why I've followed my flight plan to go via HFF, Hotel Foxtrot. It's a nav aid, and basically what it allows us to do is circumvent the restricted airspace. And then from HFF, we fly directly into my home base, which is Kilo Tango Alpha, which is Raleigh Exec Jetport. We have one runway there, north-south runway 2103. So with that, let's go fly down to Florence. I know. So here we are. We're about to get on the plane, Ziggy. He seems a little excited. I'm kind of more curious than anything else. It's okay. We're just going to come around here. We're just going to get in the back, okay? Okay, let's see how we go getting in. Let's go. Okay, just pop in. There we go. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Okay, down. Watch that, Ziggy. Okay, sweet. Okay. There we go. Okay, down. Okay, I'm just going to put that there for you. Okay. Oh, my goodness me. And welcome to our second Dog Flyer episode. We have Ziggy in the back. Ziggy is an older senior dog, I guess, male, border collie, about 45 pounds. And he is going up to the Raleigh area today. We are currently in Florence, South Carolina. It is hot. 94 degrees outside and probably about 100 degrees inside. I'm just sweating right now. Ziggy just had a lot of water, so he is going pretty well, and is very talkative. Was definitely yapping quite a lot earlier. Seems to be a little bit more interested with what's going on now. Quite a bit of personality, which is fantastic. And we'll fly Ziggy up to Raleigh. So I'm going to
go get my clearance. I'm going to go through my checklist. I'm going to do my run-up, and then we'll depart. We'll go from there.
Confirmation Foxtrot 1753 Zulu weather, wind calm, visibility 10, 3,800 scattered, ceiling 6,000 broken, temperature 33, 2.22, estimate 3018. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 19er. Notice this airman, runway 9er, precision approach, path indicator lights unusable. Obstruction tower out of service 5.2 nautical miles north of the field, 949er MSL. Obstruction tower out of service 2.2 nautical miles northwest of the field, 419er MSL. Approaches are being conducted to intersecting runways. Read back the whole short instruction. Advise initial contact, information Foxtrot.
Florence Tower, November 425, Juliet Victor is just at the FBO picking up my clearance.
Number 425, Juliet Victor, Florence ground cleared to the Tango Alpha Airport. As filed, climb maintain 2,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.6, squawk 2665.
That's direct, Tango Alpha is fold, expect 2,000, 5,000, 10 minutes after, 118.6 and 2265, squawk 5, Juliet Victor.
Number 5, Juliet Victor, read back corrective, Asmara taxi.
Roger, taxi following about 1 or 2 minutes. And Florence ground, November 425, Juliet Victor is at precision, FBO ready taxi.
Number 5, Juliet Victor, runway 19er, taxi via Bravo 4, and verify you did save information Foxtrot.
Yes, we do have Foxtrot, and you said Bravo 45, Juliet Victor.
Number 5, Juliet Victor, affirmative.
Okay, we got our clearance. Weather looks pretty good. Looks like some clouds coming in. It's pretty sure 5:45 minutes. We'll be watching that weather pretty closely. We'll be under most of the layer anyway. And we are taxiing to runway 19. Florence Tower, November 425, Juliet Victor is ready to depart runway 19.
Number 425, Juliet Victor, Florence Tower, flight runway heading, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 19, cleared for takeoff, 5 Juliet Victor. How you doing, Ziggy? You're about to be Big the Flying Dog. How does that make you feel? Nervous? Yeah, well, first time I was in a plane, I was pretty nervous too. First time I was in a plane by myself flying, I was pretty nervous too. Okay. Runway 19 confirmed. Center line. Green in the greens. Airspeed's alive. Nice smooth air right now.
Number 5, Juliet Victor, reset transfer on squawk 2665.
2665, Juliet Victor.
Number 5, Juliet Victor, contact departure, have a nice flight.
Contact departure, thank you, 5 Juliet Victor. Florence departure, November 425, Juliet Victor's just off Florence, 900 for 2000.
425, Juliet Victor, Florence departure, radar contact, turn left, direct Hotel Foxtrot, climb maintain 5,000.
Left, Hotel Foxtrot up to 5,000, 5 Juliet Victor. Okay, nice calm weather. The winds were variable at 3 upon departure. We filled up with gas. We've got 72 gallons on board, which will last us about 7.5 hours. Do we need that for a 45-minute flight? No. However, at $3 and I think it was 20 cents a gallon is the cheapest fuel I know of in the area. It's about $1 cheaper than where I usually fill up, and so we filled up. And if we do want to fly around for the next 7 hours with Ziggy, we can do that. I don't know if Ziggy wants that, but let's see how he goes. Okay, we better fly back over Florence Airport here. We do have some thunderstorms coming in, probably in the next 2 to 3 hours, but we'll be definitely down and home by then. So we're looking pretty good. Yeah, so we just got given a clearance to fly direct. Usually there's a what's called a restricted airspace around the Pope Air Force Base near Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I usually file my flight plan to fly around that. But sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. Hot means they're using it, cold means they're not using it. And it's cold today, which means we can fly direct, probably save five minutes on the flight. Not huge, but it's good for Ziggy. So we're just about to level off here at 5,000 feet. Ziggy has just been fantastic. A couple of little whimpers there towards the start when I started off. I started the engine, but he's been fantastic ever since. Obviously, I wasn't watching him through the ground roll and takeoff sequence, but when I did have the opportunity to look back and see how he was going, he's pretty much like he is right now, just kind of sitting there. He's panting a little. Very normal. Obviously, with the exception of, I think, every single dog I've flown with, it's their first time in an aeroplane. A lot of them, I can assume, it feels just like being in the back of a car. I don't know if they've got any perception of height from at least this level, but no, Ziggy's fantastic. So the Ziggy story: Ziggy has been with a long-term family who unfortunately didn't want him anymore. He has then been in the shelter, fantastic shelter down here in Florence. Has looked after him. He's had a couple of surgeries. He is an older dog, not too sure exactly how old, but he's definitely a senior pup. And now he's got a forever home in North Carolina, and so that's where we're going today. So for those that watched my first episode with Pecan, you remember I had a little technical issue where about halfway through the flight I ran out of batteries on the cameras. So I'm happy to say I've got my spare batteries up front, ready to go. However, having said that, a 45-minute flight, I don't think I'm going to have any issues. But at least I'm going to carry in my bag from now on here on the front right seat. So we should be good to go. So one of the questions I had from my first video is what is the difference between what's called visual flight rules and instrument flight rules? As you saw in the previous video, I actually flew through some clouds, and I had a couple of questions. You know, I thought you couldn't fly through clouds. So I'm an instrument-rated pilot, which means I can fly, I can file and fly under instrument flight conditions, which means I can fly in what's called IMC, which is instrument meteorological conditions. And that means as long as I'm on a flight plan, and as long as I'm obviously talking to tower, I can fly through clouds. Obviously, we want to avoid certain weather systems, thunderstorms, icing. This aircraft's not approved to fly through icing. But on a day like today, where the outside air temperature is 70 degrees Celsius, 21 degrees Celsius, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, we're not going to have any icing conditions outside. So the other thing that you need to do as a pilot is you need to always check the weather at the airport that you're landing in. Now, of course, that's easy when you're on the ground. You get what's called a METAR or a TAF. A METAR is what the weather is at the airport at this moment in time or within the last hour or so. A TAF is a future forecast. But when you're in the air, we're lucky here because we have what's called ADS-B and FIS. information being brought into the cockpit where we can see weather and we can get METARs electronically, I still need to go and get the weather through the radio to the destination. So here we're landing at Tango Tango Alpha today, and so what I'm going to do, I already dialed into the radio the weather frequency, and we're a little far out right now. We're about 60 miles out, and unfortunately Tango Tango Alpha has a very weak signal. Usually by about now we can pick up the weather, but today, because we're flying in Tango Tango Alpha, I might have to wait another 10 to 15 miles before I can actually get that that frequency. Okay, so we're about half an hour away from our destination. I'm going to press the fast forward button, and I'll talk to you guys when we get close.
Resume navigation southeast Paxton area, maintain VFR.
Raleigh, Executive Jetport. Automated weather observation 190 Zulu, weather, wind 230 at 5, visibility 104,200, scattered 6,500, scattered, temperature 33 Celsius, dew point 22.
Okay, so we're just 17 miles out. We're on our descent right now, down to 3,000. Ziggy has been a fantastic passenger, haven't you, sweetie? I know. It's not a usual day for you, is it? But it's a good day. It's a good day. You're about to meet your forever parents. They're very excited to see you as well. So, yeah, like I said, we've got 16 miles left. So we'll land, and then we'll go to the FBO and hand Ziggy over. Ooh, it's hot. 36 degrees Celsius, 97 Fahrenheit. Some of my high school buddies saw my first video and didn't know what I was talking about when I said Fahrenheit, so Gordon, this one's to you. It's hot in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. 36 degrees Celsius.
Hey! Hey guys! Oh, let me get you. Hey guys, how are we? Good. So Ziggy was a fantastic passenger. Good boy.